Hi guys, this video we're going to be having a look at the Mcfarlane Metal Gear Solid 2 figures from 2001. Now firstly, I'm going to say straight away, I do not think these are as good in figures as what we had with Metal Gear Solid 1. For some reason they just don't do it for me like the figures for Series 1 did. I don't know why. I don't know if it's obviously the game left a little bit of a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, but for me I just didn't really get the buzz from these figures that I did with the first series, or the Metal Gear Solid. I'm being a bit harsh because they are absolutely fantastic sculpts, to be honest, in terms of they're obviously so accurate you can tell who they are straight away. But the articulation in these is absolutely amazing. We'll start with Raiden here, who coincidentally also come with an alternate head as well, or an unmasked version, but as of course we can't stand the bloke from the second game, we'll keep his mask on, thank you very much. So of course, like I say, the sculpt in it is absolutely fantastic. You can't fault it in any way whatsoever. I'm not going to fault the sculpt in many of these, to be honest, but I think I just find that for something didn't go with me on it, to be honest. I think it's because there's so much articulation in them as well. They are quite hard to stand up as well, to be honest. But one thing I love about this figure, to be honest, is the rotation you have in his foot there. I think that's absolutely brilliant. I know it looks a bit weird if you got him off, but to have that gives him an extra bit of balance. I think it's brilliant. Obviously it's better with a ball joint, but I thought that was quite good and innovative for the time. He's got obviously knee bends in the knee. He's got a twist in the thigh, hips, rotation in the abs there, just rotation in the shoulder. No, I thought he had a rotation in the forearm, but he doesn't. His arm is on a sort of like it's cut across, so it's at an angle really. You can't, you know, it's a bit weird. And rotation in the wrist, and of course his head rotates there. And these are soft rubber as well, so you ain't got to worry about them getting snapped off. And Raiden came with a machine gun and two swords. Where are we? Sorry, a little short one and a long one. Two swords on there. So that's Raiden. Have a look at Olga next. Now, again, not bad sculpts, to be honest. Obviously you could tell who it is if you know the game, but I really don't like this leg joint that's going on here. It just looks really awkward and just wrong, to be honest. I don't really know what the hell they were thinking there, to be honest. But she's got rotation in her arm, in the wrist, obviously in the neck. This sort of weird ball joint at the hip, bend in the knee, and a tilt in the foot as well. She's got a little removable knife. Same removable knife. I can't get it out there. Maybe it's not. I thought it was. I don't know. And a handgun that can go in her little pouch on there. To be honest, I'm sure that knife was removed. I'm not going to force it out just in case, because it is quite an old figure and it might be quite stuck in there, to be honest. So that's Olga there. Next we'll have a look at Revolver Ocelot. He comes very pre-sculpted. You can't really do much with him, to be honest. He's got rotation in the neck, in the waist, in the hips, bend in the knee. I'm not going to bend it though, because that's not going. I think he's got rotation. Yeah, he does. Rotation in the boot there. Rotation in the arm. It doesn't come up or down. Sorry, this arm does have an elbow joint as well. And like I say, it doesn't. This doesn't go up and down. Oh, yes, it do. Bit of an awkward one, to be honest. And he does come with two removable, or two revolvers, I should say. There. So that's Revolver Ocelot, and he comes again like the Series 1 with a soft rubber jacket. There, again, fantastic sculpt. Can't fault them for the sculpt, to be honest. So that's, like I say, Revolver Ocelot. Fortune, for me, it's probably the best figure out of this series, to be honest. If I had to say, I don't know why. I just think that's a brilliant sculpt. I love her jacket. How it's just draped over her. That's again soft rubber. It doesn't have too much in terms of articulation on her. She's got a rotation in the boot, in the hip. I don't think. Oh yeah, she does have rotation in the waist. Obviously at the shoulder, the wrist, and the head. She comes with this fantastic big gun as well. She's a bit awkward to stand up as well. It takes a little while to get her in the perfect position to stand up, mainly because of that big gun, to be honest. I'm not even going to bother. And she also comes with a pair of sunglasses, which I don't have them here at the moment. And I believe she also comes with a handgun as well, to be honest. But like I say, it's my favourite figure of this series, to be honest. So that's Fortune. We'll then have a look at Solidus Snake. Now he comes with loads of articulation, to be honest. Swiveling the ankle, bending the knee, hips, ab, sort of like an ab crunch, and rotation further down in the waist. Little tiny bit of movement in the head, which you obviously realise you're not going to get much out of that. A ball joint in the shoulder, elbow joint, wrist swivel, and of course you've got these bendy arms here, and they also, the little hands on the end, also hands, the little claws, like Doc Octopus bits on the end there, they open up, and you even have a rotation in the end as well. So that's a very, very, very good figure, to be honest. Very good sculpt, loads of articulation in it. So yeah, can't fault that. Probably have to be my second favourite figure out of this series, to be honest. Now we come to what is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Solid Snake, the main man of the game. Looks like more like Andre Villas-Boas, to be honest, the Chelsea manager. Not too impressed with this, to be honest. Obviously comes with his machine gun. He also comes with a handgun, which I believe that's his little handgun there. Not too impressed with this figure, to be honest, just for the look of it. I don't think he stands well, he doesn't pose well. It just looks a bit awkward to me. It looks like he's sort of holding his gun, like, what do I do with this? I just don't like this figure, to be honest. I don't know if he's... Oh yeah, there's a bit of rotation in the neck there. Shoulder, it's just a swivel. You've got a swivel here to bring the arm round. Rotation in the wrist. He's got the double waist and ab crunch there, so there's quite a bit of movement there. Ball joint in his hips, and he's got rotation as well in the upper thigh, bend in the knee, bending the ankle as well. So there is a lot of posability you can do with him, but he just doesn't go right with me, to be honest. I just don't. I dare say, I suppose that looks a little bit better, but something's just not sitting right with me on him, to be honest. So I'm not sold on the Solid Snake figure. Sorry. And I've just realised that's not the right gun for him as well. That's the right gun that he should be with as well. So so if you got him with that gun, you got the wrong gun. So anyway, that, everyone, is a quick look at the Mcfarlane figures for Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm not gonna get them all out because these are horrible to try and stand up without a little bit of planning, to be honest. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Please subscribe. Please leave comments or shout at me if I'm doing something wrong or saying something wrong. And I'll obviously reply if I can. But as always, you take care, and I'll catch you again soon. All the best. Bye bye.